Welcome back. The head of Russia's nuclear defense forces and his deputy died after an explosion in Moscow. Ukrainian security sources told CBS News the security service of Ukraine planned that attack. They said a scooter rigged with explosives detonated outside an apartment building in the Russian capital. Joining us now with the very latest is BBC journalist Abdujalil Abdurasulov. Welcome, Abdujalil. Thank you so much for being with us. What are Russian and Ukrainian authorities saying about the situation?
Well, the Russian authorities have launched an investigation into what they call a terrorist attack and a murder. They're currently examining evidence at the site. Many people in Russia believe that it was Ukraine who carried out this assassination. And officially, Kyiv has not issued any statements confirming or denying this. And this is actually not that unusual because they normally do not comment on such attacks. However, the BBC sources in security services of Ukraine, they confirmed that they were involved in this attack and they were behind this assassination. They said that an explosive device was planted into an electric scooter and it was detonated when the General Kirillov and his assistant were leaving the building. And they said that they were the legitimate targets because they were accused of committing war crimes.
And what else can you tell us about the Russian general and his assistant? This man was very powerful, wasn't he?
Indeed. General Kirillov was the head of Russia's nuclear, biological and chemical defense forces. So he was a lieutenant general, and he's actually the highest ranking military official that was killed since 2022, that was killed outside of the combat zone in Russia's rear. So it was, of course, a very big official in terms of the rank and the job. However, we know that the UN, the UK has included his and the entire nuclear defense forces under the sanctions list because they accuse him of committing war crimes, specifically for using chemical weapons. And in fact, just yesterday, Ukrainian security services charged him with committing war crimes, and they accused him that he was giving orders to use chemical weapons against the Ukrainian military on the front line. And they specifically mentioned the type of grenades and the type of gases that cause burns and irritation. And those weapons are banned by international conventions. And therefore, they're saying that attack was legitimate.
And of course, the big question today, Abdujalil, is what kind of impact is this going to have on Russia's ongoing war with Ukraine? Are they going to get more aggressive when it comes to attacking Ukraine after this general was killed?
Well, in terms of actual developments on the front line, probably we won't see any significant changes. It will, I mean, the battles that are going on right now, they won't be directly impacted by this assassination, of course. Russia is likely to replace this general and have a new head of the defense forces. However, I was speaking to experts here, and they were all saying that the message that the Ukrainian security services, if they indeed were who were behind this attack, the message that they were trying to send to Russia was that any general, any military official, even if he is inside Moscow's ring road, cannot feel safe. So this tactic is not just to intimidate, but also to blow Russia's morale and affect their troops on the ground in eastern Ukraine.
Abdujalil, thank you so much.